Hello, good afternoon. I will take little time, as we agreed that we should leave some time for the discussion afterwards. So the National Cancer Plan work package is a package that is a sort of a cross-cutting work package arising from the need to have an update on the situation in member states. We started from the definition of what a national cancer plan is. And taking up the WHO definition, it says that it's a public health program that is designed to reduce the number of cancer cases and deaths and improve quality of life of cancer patients through the systematic and equitable implementation of evidence-based strategies for the different levels of interventions. Of course, all these interventions have to be drawn up in a single document, preferably. The work on national cancer plans is organized on 3 levels. The first level is what we now call as a core working group, which consists of partners from Work Package 10, which are 5 member states, plus, of course, with its strong interest and support, also the Commission, the DG Sanco, is a part of the, as a member of the core working group. I would like to take this opportunity to particularly thank colleagues from the Ministries of Health, the Federal Ministry of Health of Belgium, the Ministry of Health of Ireland, Malta and Italy in helping out with this work package, and the Belgian Cancer Center as well. The task of this working group is to prepare background documents, questionnaires, analysis, and to draft up the reports. As you will see in the continuation of this presentation, this is the point as one of the points where we are now. The second level is the working group of on the national cancer plans, which reviews the work done on the first level. And the third level is the steering committee of the partnership, which actually then leads to the adoption of decisions. Working group for national cancer plans has the representatives of all member states, WHO Europe, very importantly EURIGA, not only because there is the strong commitment to act at the local and regional level, but also because national cancer plans are not always national, they are very often regional, or they are either implemented regionally or they stem from regional initiatives. This is particularly true of the many member states that have a devoluted structure. And the European Observatory on Health Systems and Policies. The steering committee includes, of course, the broadest partnership with the members also from IARC, from European organizations, and representatives of the industries and other experts. What are the objectives of this work package? To obtain an overview of the current state regarding national cancer plans in member states Norway and Iceland, so we altogether include 29 countries. To obtain a review of the content of national cancer plans from all member states Norway and Iceland. To identify the benefits that exist, the areas to be respected in national cancer plans. To evaluate the effectiveness of the same work package regarding the outcome indicators, to prepare guidelines for a high-level standard NCP, and to define specific indicators for each area listed as the high-level standard NCP. The specific objective, number 1, is to obtain an overview of the current state regarding national cancer plans in member states Norway and Iceland. In January of this year, we circulated a questionnaire that took about 3 months in drafting and preparing. It was initiated on the initiative of the Commission, later on taken up by the preparation by the drafting group, which was already the group that I listed earlier as the core working group, and it was then sent to all the member states for completion. Questionnaires were obtained in late winter, early spring this year, and provisional draft analysis has been performed and was evaluated yesterday by the members of the core working group. Of course, this work serves as an overview and as a review, but also as a base for the next step. And the next step is to, of course, move in the direction of developing outcome indicators related to cancer plans. We will also collect, I would like to stress this at this point, we will try to collect all the national cancer plans that are effectively in place in all member states and publish them on the website of the APAC partnership. We will define areas that should be respected in the national cancer plans. There is, based on the responses included in the questionnaires, some discrepancies. There are some discrepancies as to what has been included in national cancer plans in the individual member states. This will have to be discussed and revised. And, of course, final output is to prepare guidelines that would serve as sort of a guidance for the preparation of high-level standard national cancer plans. To those of you who may not know, but I doubt about that, is that there was the communication of the Commission from June 2008 that speaks about the setting up of national cancer plans or national cancer strategies by 2013. So the questionnaire was prepared in the period September-December 2010, circulated in January 2011. We received questionnaires from member states. We were in the process of receiving questionnaires. We did not receive questionnaires from Cyprus, where the NCP preparation is underway, and Iceland, where we have no information. The draft report was prepared shortly before the meeting, and we discussed it yesterday in the core working group, and we will continue the discussions within the core working group and with the member states, and then present the draft report to the working group on national cancer plans, and once it is adopted there, it should be ready for publication. Just as the first information, I would like to inform you that from the responses we obtained, there are only 4 member states that currently, 5 including Cyprus, but 4 of those which answered, so 4 out of 26 don't have a valid national cancer plan. They are Austria, Luxembourg, Bulgaria, and Slovakia. 2 of them, Austria and Luxembourg, have it in the preparation. And in Bulgaria and Slovakia, there are some reasons. In Bulgaria, the lack of funding, and in Slovakia, the lack of political consensus for a preparation of a national cancer plan. So in all the remaining member states, that means in the 22 member states, there is a valid national cancer plan in place. So we expect to deliver the report on the questionnaire roughly by the end of this year, by the end of 2011, and so the steering committee will be able to discuss and adopt the report at its first meeting in 2012. Just to inform you that I will not go through the precise questions in the questionnaire. The structure was mostly focusing around 5 chapters. Chapter 1 was general, about the contact persons, about the year of adoption, about the general structure. The chapter 2 was dedicated to goals, objectives, and indicators to monitor the national cancer plan in the member state. The 3rd chapter was dedicated to budgetary issues and to capacity. Especially the budgetary issues seem to be the most diverse, depending strongly on the systems. Chapter 4 speaks about own assessment of strengths and weaknesses and results, and chapter 5 leaves room for other observations. So the overview should be delivered by December 2011, while the final, the guidelines and specific indicators are due by the end of 2013, but hopefully to be presented at the Open Forum in Slovenia in November 2013. Thank you very much.